What if I told you? One woman's look and one generation's silent rebellion shattered the illusion of TV's most controversial family. Tonight, we uncover the unseen moments from Sister Wives and the untold trauma of the kids who grew up inside it. Millions tuned in for drama between Kody and his wives, but in the background, quiet, overlooked, the children carried a different story. And then came Jen's transformation, one look that fans claim said more than 1,000 words. Was it just a glow-up, or a coded message of rebellion against Kody himself? To understand this moment, we need to step back. Sister Wives premiered in 2010, promising a look into polygamy as a functioning family system. But what the cameras didn't always show was the psychological weight placed on the women, and especially the children. And in that world of divided love, loyalty tests, and constant judgment, Jen's new look, paired with the kids' revolt, became a silent earthquake fans couldn't ignore. Because in this family, nothing is ever just about fashion or teenage angst. It's survival.
The day you decide you don't want to be a family, you got to have an asset that you can sell as you move on. What we buy you out. You know, I'm just being realistic here, you guys.
Part 1.
Like me.
What if I told you that one single moment, barely a few seconds on screen, sparked a wildfire of fan theories, debates, and even backlash across the Sister Wives fandom? Now, we're diving deep into the unseen moments that left fans reeling, and the surprising transformation of Jen's look that no one saw coming. But what exactly changed? Why can't fans stop talking about it? And what does it reveal about the Sister Wives world we thought we knew? Sister Wives has always been more than just a reality show. It's a cultural conversation, a story about love, faith, and family. But this season, it wasn't a wedding, a breakup, or even Kody Brown himself that grabbed attention. It was Jen. And a look that shocked viewers. Fans who followed the Browns since the beginning immediately noticed the shift. Jen's appearance wasn't just different. It was almost symbolic. A look that carried weight, whispers, and hidden meaning. Was it simply a glow-up? Or was Jen making a statement no one was ready to hear? In this deep dive, we'll explore the hidden story behind Jen's look, the drama it unleashed within the fan community, and the unexpected backlash that still echoes across social media. Because in the world of Sister Wives, nothing is ever just about fashion. The first wave hit Twitter. Fans described Jen's new look as unrecognizable, Hollywood level, even a silent protest. But not everyone was impressed. This isn't the Jen we knew. What's she trying to prove? Was this about reclaiming power? About sending a message to Kody? Or simply about confidence and self-expression? Theories spread faster than wildfire. And then, someone leaked unseen behind-the-scenes footage that changed everything. The clip revealed Jen walking onto set, looking directly at the cameras with a confidence fans had never seen before. Was it staged? Or was this the real Jen finally emerging? Inside the Sister Wives fandom, conflict brewed. Some saw her look as inspiring, proof that women could redefine themselves at any stage of life. Others accused her of chasing attention, betraying the authenticity that first drew viewers in. She's not the same person anymore. I miss the old Jen. No, this is growth. This is liberation. But then came the twist, one no one expected. a leaked production memo surfaced, revealing that Jen's look wasn't entirely spontaneous. Wardrobe, makeup, even lighting were carefully orchestrated by producers to create a moment. What fans thought was raw, real transformation may have been scripted television magic. And that revelation lit the fuse of the backlash. Wait, so this was fake? They tricked us into believing Jen was sending a message? The fandom split in half. Some felt betrayed, arguing the authenticity of Sister Wives was slipping away. Others defended Jen, insisting the look still symbolized her journey, whether staged or not. But maybe that's the real power of reality TV. The line between truth and storytelling is always blurred. What matters isn't just what's real, but what we believe is real. So why can't fans stop talking about Jen's look? Because in that moment, whether scripted or authentic, she represented something bigger: reinvention, resistance, and the courage to step into the spotlight in a family built on shadows. And as the conversation continues online, one thing is certain: Sister Wives has once again turned fashion into a battlefield of identity, loyalty, and truth. So what do you think? Was Jen's look a personal rebellion, or just a clever producer trick? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this deep dive with your fellow Sister Wives fans. Because sometimes, the smallest moments reveal the biggest stories. Part 2. What if the cameras didn't just capture the marriages, the drama, and the struggles of the Sister Wives' parents, but also the hidden cost carried by the children? Now, we uncover the unseen trauma, the silent rebellion, and the emotional scars of growing up in America's most famous polygamous family. While viewers tuned in for the drama between Kody and his wives, a quieter, darker story unfolded. A story of children navigating identity, loyalty, and a world that often judged them before they even spoke. What happens when your childhood isn't your own, but a storyline for millions of strangers? From the beginning, the Sister Wives kids were thrust into the spotlight. Fans adored their innocence, but behind the scenes, growing up in a polygamous household meant constant comparisons, hidden rivalries, and unspoken pain. In this episode, we'll explore the untold struggles of the children, the pressure of living under public scrutiny, and the emotional rebellion that's now reshaping the Sister Wives' legacy. Because sometimes, the greatest revolt isn't against society, but against your own family. Many of the Brown children have spoken, some cautiously, some boldly, about the struggles they faced, bullying at school, questions they couldn't answer, and the crushing pressure of living up to the image of a perfect plural family. I always wondered if the kids were okay. They didn't choose this life, yet they're the ones paying the price. For some, the tension grew unbearable. Allegiances were tested. Who was the favorite mom? Who got more time with dad? Who felt left behind? And then came the first sign of open rebellion. Several children began distancing themselves, not just from the cameras, but from the very foundation of polygamy. For them, leaving wasn't just about independence. It was survival. Fans watched with shock as some of the kids openly criticized the family structure. What had once been whispers became bold declarations. These kids are breaking free. They're not just walking away from polygamy. They're rewriting their own futures. But behind the freedom lies a deeper, untold trauma. According to leaked journals and interviews, many of the sister wives' children struggled with feelings of invisibility. With so many siblings, love and attention became a competition. For some, the absence of stability left emotional wounds that still linger today. The twist? For years, producers allegedly downplayed these struggles. Keeping the focus on Kody and the wives, they avoided revealing the toll it was taking on the children. The trauma wasn't just accidental, it was edited out. And when the truth came out, the backlash was explosive. These kids deserved better. TLC owes them an apology. Fans accused the show of exploiting children for entertainment. Others blamed Kody and the wives for prioritizing their storylines over their kids' well-being. But amidst the backlash, a new narrative emerged, one of resilience. Because while the kids may carry scars, many are also rising above, building careers, relationships, and lives defined not by polygamy, but by their own choices. The revolt of the sister wives' children is not just against a father, a family, or a faith. It's against a system that denied them agency. And in reclaiming their voices, they've forced fans to confront the painful truth. Sometimes the cost of reality TV is childhood itself. So, what do you think? Were the sister wives' kids victims of circumstance? Or survivors rewriting their destiny? Let us know in the comments below. Let's deep dive in full details, Part 3. When Jen walked onto set with a bold new style, modern makeup, striking clothes, and undeniable confidence, fans erupted online. Some called it empowering. Others whispered it was scripted by producers. But the deeper question, why now? This isn't just a makeover. This is Jen saying she won't be invisible anymore. And while adults debated Jen's motives, the children were quietly staging their own revolt. Years of pressure, too many siblings, too little attention, and constant judgment at school boiled over into open defiance. Some left home early, others criticized the family structure outright, and fans began piecing it together. Jen's look and the kids' rebellion were two sides of the same coin, a breaking point in a system stretched too thin. And then, leaked production memos suggested none of it was entirely accidental. Was Jen's transformation orchestrated by producers to keep ratings high? And did the show deliberately downplay the kids' trauma to protect its glossy narrative? They edited out the cracks. They didn't want us to see the kids breaking. And suddenly, the story wasn't about Kody versus his wives. It was about identity, agency, and children caught between faith, family, and fame. Which raises the haunting question, what's the cost of a childhood lived under the spotlight? The twist came when former crew members admitted the kids' struggles were known, but edited around. The focus stayed on the parents. Ratings dictated whose pain was seen and whose was hidden. What fans thought was authentic family life was at times carefully crafted storytelling. And Jen's new look, both a personal choice and a production highlight. A symbol of independence, but also of manipulation. And that revelation unleashed a storm. Fan reaction. TLC should be ashamed. These kids deserve protection, not exploitation. But Jen's look still mattered. Even if staged, it gave women everywhere a reminder. It's never too late to reclaim yourself. And that's the paradox. Was it manipulation or liberation? For the fans, it was both. And for the kids, the revolt continues through education, independence, and breaking cycles their parents couldn't. Because when you strip away the production lights, Sister Wives is not just about polygamy. It's about resilience, about children carving their own future, and about one woman's look that became a symbol of defiance, whether by design or by destiny. In 2010, Sister Wives premiered as TLC's boldest experiment, a family of 4 wives, 1 husband, and more than a dozen kids, promising love, unity, and faith. But early on, cracks showed. For the children, every laugh was watched, every tear edited. People would ask me at school, "Which mom is yours?" And I didn't know what to say. What looks like reality may already have been a role. When Jen stepped onto set with striking makeup, modern style, and fearless energy, fans gasped. Some cheered. Others said, "This isn't the Jen we knew." Was it self-expression or a silent protest against Kody? This was her power move. This was her saying, "You don't own me." But just as Jen was redefining herself, the children were quietly revolting in their own way. Raised under constant judgment, the children faced bullying, identity crises, and invisible competition for their father's attention. Some grew stronger, others grew silent, and when they finally began speaking out, fans realized the family's foundation was shaking. These kids never asked for cameras. They paid the highest price. But the truth may have been hidden on purpose. Former crew revealed wardrobe and lighting weren't accidents. Jen's look was highlighted for maximum impact. Meanwhile, children's struggles, downplayed, edited around, ratings dictated what pain was seen and what was invisible. We knew the kids were hurting, but the storylines focused on Kody and the wives. So, was Jen's rebellion real, or a script written for her? Polygamy has long been illegal under U.S. law. The Browns themselves faced legal threats in Utah. For the kids, this meant not only growing up on TV, but growing up in a family many saw as criminal. The weight of judgment was doubled, from neighbors, classmates, even the state. Experts on child development warn, growing up in high-control households and large sibling groups often leaves invisible trauma. Feelings of invisibility, anxiety about belonging, difficulty trusting love. These children were forced to share a father's attention with dozens. That kind of scarcity can leave scars for life. When fans discovered Jen's look may have been staged and the kids' struggles edited out, the backlash was immediate. Some accused TLC of exploitation. Others defended the Browns, saying the kids are resilient and thriving. They used the kids as background actors. That's unforgivable. No, Jen's look inspired women everywhere. Even if scripted, the symbol mattered.